People take corporate journey as a short term. They at times play a bit tactical. I always feel that corporate journey is a journey where you learn out of it. Critical stakeholders, and then taking quote, everything in business will never go right. It is more a dream then.
True.
Right? Though all of us want to learn from our mistakes and ensure there are no repeats. I always say a leader is as good as his team, able to get all the meaningful information on a live basis, which means the artificial intelligence or generative AI is essentially learning out of your actions. And then once they deliver, be happy about it. Shouldn't be feeling, oh, I have 20 more things to do. Okay, we have, but let us do that for tomorrow. If you are running an X business, say for example, power business, then I should know all the key tenets of a power business.
Welcome to the Vasudha Madaan show, the leadership podcast. Here we harness the extraordinary journey of humans.
So whatever I will speak, it will be straight from my heart. Anyway, it's a conversation and so it has to be from my heart only.
Great. Perfect. I think that's a great omen to start. Let's get going.
People take, corporate journey as a short term. They at times play a bit tactical. I always feel that corporate journey is a journey where you learn out of it.
Exactly.
And you should enjoy the moments. You should enjoy every little success with the team. They should be very much part of the journey. They should feel the ownership of how they are contributing, how their contribution is helping the organization to grow. So that sense of ownership in delivering responsibilities from the team side enables the organization to grow. So I always tell my team, don't come here to do the job. You are the co-owner of business. You have to own it up. And you should feel every morning to come to the office and deliver your responsibilities happily.
Agree. And I feel when people start taking accountability of their roles and also who they are as a person, I think a lot of problems would just not happen. Things start to dissolve on its own because I know I am 100% accountable to who I am and what I'm here to do. So yes, I mean that's a great, I think it's a very power point in anyone's corporate journey especially. And when we lack that 100% ownership, तो थोड़ा drive तो कम हो ही जाता है.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So I think that way, I always say a leader is as good as his team. So I'm blessed with a fabulous team working both in the corporate kind of center and in various plants. So I think to that extent, I feel very blessed to have them working with us.
What do you see can be the future trends in financial leadership? And you did mention AI during our conversation and technology. I would love to hear from you, keeping them also central to whatever you're going to share with us right now. And how are you preparing your organization to meet these changes? Because AI or ye tech hone se, there are a lot of changes, and how these changes, anticipated changes, they kind of drive the way you as organization plan to achieve your goals. What would you suggest to as a CFO of the company?
Absolutely. So very valid, very relevant question.
And something which can help aspiring leaders also see things from that perspective.
No, very true. So the world is changing faster than our imagination.
True.
So especially the technology world, right?
And you are so right when you just said that. A lot of things which I thought as a young person were just fantasies are like reality today. And now I'm afraid to call anything a fantasy to that extent, because you don't know, your fantasy can be reality tomorrow, or maybe that reality already exists somewhere.
Absolutely. So I would say the way finance function is evolving, all your mundane day-to-day reports are already automated. You know, your business presentations, which were earlier requiring a lot of management time, through the right set of softwares, technologies which we have deployed in our company, we are able to get all the meaningful information on a live basis. Launched an app which gives us live dashboard of all our 3 plants which are running, at what capacity they are running, whether all the plants, so total of...
So this is available for shareholders.
I mean, it is available for the management.
Great.
There is an app
Okay.
on which we can see what is the status of all our units.
Super.
So we have 8 units in Tamnar, we have 4 units in Simapuri, and then we have 2 units in Shirpur. These 3 units between Chhattisgarh, then in Tirupati, and in Shirpur in Maharashtra. So totaling of this is about 8 plus 4 plus 2, you know, about 14 units. We are able to see through that app, you know, these 14 units
Every
on
moment.
a live, every minute.
Every
right?
moment, yeah.
And similarly, the finance dashboards are available live. We are able to get information on our profitability on a daily basis.
Excellent.
So that kind of information sharing with critical stakeholders, and then taking quote, everything in business will never go right.
Yeah.
It is more a dream then.
True.
Right? Though all of us want to, you know, learn from our mistakes and ensure there are no repeats, but there will always be areas which would need continuous improvement.
Right.
The live access to plant, live access to key critical database ensures that we are able to do course correction timely. We also have apps which gives us live data. We are able to have a daily profitability. And to get daily profitability, we have data for every small component of the cost. And obviously, sale is institutional, so we have live sales data as well. So those were very basic needs. What is happening now is taking it to the next level of the journey, which means the artificial intelligence or generative AI is essentially learning out of your actions. And then able to give you solutions in minutes.
Yeah.
Right? Today we are able to take decisions because we are able to get data on a live basis.
Yeah.
And a live data enables us to take accurate decisions. So that is something which is really helping us in moving forward. So finance function going forward has to look at operating with minimal headcount. Every headcount requirement, when it comes to me, I ask the same question to my leads, whether it is a plant head or my treasury head, that why are we needing a headcount? I know the young, who aspire to join our group may be thinking that CFO doesn't want to give headcount. But the fact is, if anything can be automated,
exactly.
why not automate it?
True.
Invest in automation.
Yeah.
And then, start with a pilot. If the pilot is successful in one plant, then, roll it across the plants.
True.
Right? So everything going forward, not just through AI, we today have robotics to even measure the heap of a coal through a drone.
Amazing.
A drone technology
Yeah.
can today measure a heap of a coal. Then we have put in live GPS in all the transports which are coming. A large amount of coal or other ash or other
Get this.
volume goes through these vehicles. So all of this today is GPS enabled. The pavement bridge on which anything which comes is also fully computerized. We are now seeing how can we run these bridges, how can we manage the businesses on a fully automated basis. That is the next level, right? The entire thing should be delivered with minimal workforce. Whatsoever workforce we have should be adding value to the organization by providing qualitative inputs and not doing mundane tasks.
Amazing.
So this is the future of finance. Human beings, whether they will be required in future, the answer is yes. However, they will be providing more qualitative inputs than providing repetitive data points.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
That is the change which
AI
is
has brought.
going to, which is continuously happening.
Yeah.
And every small process we are questioning to see how we can automate it further, how we can provide the same information in the fastest manner. So accuracy of information, because it is a it is a computerized, direct, primary source extracted information, so it is live, correct, accurate data, and it is also available on a live basis. You can say click of a button, so you can customize your dashboards by just plugging and saying I need this, and you in minutes it will generate the report and throw up.
Like you say, it is always in your phone now.
That
with that live app.
The other thing which we are doing in our meetings, so whatever team meetings happen through the AI support, those meetings are automatically minutized, and through those minutes it clearly says this was discussed, these are the action points, these are the people responsible, this is a timeline in which it is to be delivered, those tasks are assigned. So all of this is because we are continuously thinking to upgrade our thought process. We are continuously learning from what is already available or what is likely to be available. What are our problem statements? We keep engaging with technology companies on a regular basis to further upgrade our technology suite.
And what else?
Though as a company we are already on SAP for HANA platform, so everything is on SAP. But what next? So that is what next. We continuously collaborate with the Chief Information Officer or Technology Officer, and the Technology Officer is also very, very vibrant in getting new technologies for the group and for Jindal Power. So I think it's a journey. You can never say we are the best, but we always want that we should be in that category. I have a very agile team working in finance who are able to deliver best, as I said, best possible interest cost, enabling funds at the best possible rate. We've got plant finance teams, we've got people who are working in mergers and acquisitions. So 2 units we have very recently acquired in the last 1.5-2 years. 1 unit is already has generated so much profitability that we have already got a payback from that.
That's amazing.
And the other unit is fully operational. So all of this success is because of team coherence, a motivated team, and extreme ownership, which is very much required to run the organization. So
how do you align your financial strategy now that we know that you own so much of understanding of various aspects? How do you weave this to kind of align your company's financial strategy with its long term goals? कैसे क्या आपके माइंड में चलता है उस समय?
I mean you would if you read Economic Times, which is the leading financial daily, you would see Jindal Power's name virtually
very
every
frequently,
third day or fifth day,
very frequently,
where it will say Jindal Power has shown interest in this acquisition. Typically from a power sector acquisitions, we believe that we have to, as a group, set up our presence in the renewable side. So we are setting up a very large renewable facility, both through solar and wind, through another legal entity which is called Jindal Renewables. So that bit is happening. Within Jindal Power also we are setting up close to 150 to 200 megawatt of renewable capacity. That is there. That is on the green power requirements from a climate change perspective.
Yeah.
So group is committed to make that happen, and that is already in various stages of implementation. Because as a country, our every year the power sector is growing in the range of 8 to 10%.
Okay.
Because you have now electrification of vehicles also.
Right.
So stable power is required on a daily basis.
Yeah.
India's per capita income is now continuously growing.
Right.
Earlier people used to have one car. Now every second house has minimum 2 cars.
True.
There are a set of people who have multiple cars.
True.
Right, and then if cars are also going to be run on power going forward, the electricity consumption there is moving up.
Right.
The climate is bit erratic. We had in North India extreme summers. Last year we had extreme winters also.
Right.
So again, power is going to help in managing the your air conditioning requirements or your heating requirements. Right. So we to that extent understand that if we are able to get newer assets at a lower cost, we will be able to turn around those assets. And so vision is to acquire these assets at a meaningful price, turn them around to viable kind of businesses, and then generate profitability out of it. So I think it's a mix of both. So that's the vision of the group, to support climate change, acquire assets at meaningful price, turning them around in the interest of the nation, and then generate power to meet end customer needs.
See, I always say and feel that leadership is all about thinking creatively and out of box kind of thing, and I think what you just shared is exactly that, to think creatively and to think out of the box, not just think single line where your goal is to create more setups from the very root level. Yeah. And I think it's also as good as giving a second lease of life to the units who were probably dying down. And
Correct.
I said who were because I'm not talking about units just as an infrastructure, because a lot of human resource also goes into it.
And credit goes to the entire management team in ensuring that every person in the team plays their part in making it happen.
Exactly.
So
it's like a complete orchestra.
Yes.
Yeah. And I can kind of also see how this financial strategy is kind of taking the entire group towards continuous development, even at the leadership level, and so much of collaboration happening at the executive and at the think tank or the management level. As the leader of Jindal Power Group, so what is your philosophy when it comes to leading such a huge group as the leader of their finance? So what's your philosophy?
And my role as a chief financial officer is to play a role of a catalyst. It is both a control function and enabling function. So when a CFO is enabling business without compromising controls, which means the team is delivering faster to the business requirements.
Right.
At the same time, we are not compromising controls for delivery. So, and at the same time, we are able to take decisions in 24 to 48 hours. Any critical decision in the company, our Honorable Chairman Sir is available when needed. You text him, sir, we need to have a call where we need your guidance. And he will immediately text back, and within a very short period of time, though he is very busy, he will find time for us as a team and all the critical stakeholders, our MD sir, our head of plant, all of them becomes available, and we are able to take a very critical decision in minutes.
That's great.
So that is the key reason why we are doing everything in a very successful manner.
True.
So that is one part of the role where we are enabling business. The second part of the role is to provide finances at the most competitive cost. The third key pillar is a control function. So we are, strengthening our operational controls on a regular basis. Most importantly, use of technology, AI, which is the buzzword today.
Right.
Providing live information to our stakeholders. I feel that my banking knowledge has really helped the group in taking the group forward to the next level. At the same time, there is a lot of learning for me as well, because you are essentially managing the entire P&L of the company.
Yeah.
Right, from a finance perspective,
Right.
you are also managing the taxation, which is again a very big arena. You are also responsible for all the acquisition and mergers which are happening in the company,
Right.
and trying to streamline the organization, trying to automate all the processes,
Right.
and always leading from the front, So this role from bank to transition from bank to a CFO, I think I feel more holistic coming from this, from a banking side to this side of the table. So that has been my little 30 years of journey.
Wow. I mean, and it's quite a journey, and it really speaks volume.
Yeah.
It speaks volumes about who you are as a leader, like someone who's integrated all the different timelines from the journey to be who you are right now today. And when you said that I am still learning, it also reflects the true quality of a leader, the humility that yes, I am carrying so much, yes, I am integrating so much, and yes, I am still on the journey and I am still expanding. Not speaking from a very professional point of view, but also from who Amit Dang is as a human being, as a person within, and who wants to feel happy at the end of the day. Yes, I made the best of who I am or this day, right? So what was that you understood about yourself, gave you so much of clarity, helped you being productive not just for yourself and your teams, in fact the huge today even this conglomerate, right? So what is that awareness about you, that thing about you that has been able to weave your professional journey and your personality and who you are within?
I would say that yes, my father was in Air Force, and to that extent we have been traveling all across India. So people at times ask me, Amit, where do you belong to? And I always say I'm a proud Indian.
Yeah.
Because if you have, during
and
your...
what a beautiful coincidence, you are with a company who also carries the same flagship.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So,
even the logo itself
yeah,
carries the tricolor all the time.
yes, yes. So our honorable chairman sir, he fought for the Indian flag for 20 years.
Wow.
And
that's the story behind the flag in the logo.
Absolutely. And we take lot of pride in putting
Wearing
this flag. All my jackets, the flag is already put in. Other than it goes for dry cleaning, it is always there. So awareness point came pretty early part of my career. I felt that you have to always see what is the expectation of the other side of the table. How you can add value to the franchise. So in a banking career, you are wearing two hats,
Right.
As a banker, you are representing the bank.
Yeah.
You are representing the bank's ethos.
Right.
At the same time, you have to meet customer needs.
True.
And in a timely manner.
Yeah.
And in the process of meeting needs, you also generate P&L, you also generate operational profitability
Yeah.
for the bank. So you have to always understand what are your customer needs, right? So that self-awareness, that if I was running that business, what would I expect from my bank, and how me and my team should respond to. So that self-awareness in me, that we have to deliver for our customers, and then, telling in absolutely clear manner to the teams that we are here because of our customers, and we must meet our customers' needs timely or before time. That is going to be the key to our success.
Basically not halfway,
Yeah.
but we'll go like full way.
Absolutely.
All the way for the
Absolutely.
customer.
I always tell my team, don't come here to do the job. You are the co-owner of business. You have to own it up. And you should feel every morning to come to the office and deliver your responsibilities happily.
Agree. And I feel when people start taking accountability of their roles and also who they are as a person, I think a lot of problems would just not happen. Things start to dissolve on its own, because I know I am 100% accountable to who I am and what I'm here to do. So yes, I mean, that's a great, I think it's a very power point in anyone's corporate journey especially. And when we lack that 100% ownership, तो थोड़ा drive तो कम हो ही जाता है.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So I think that way, I always say a leader is as good as his team.
CFO, right? From a high level executive's perspective, right? I want you to say something to our audience, yeah, who are aspiring to walk the highest path. One final message, but from that perspective, from your own personal journey.
So I would say two things. One is listen to your heart.
Yeah.
If you want to become an architect, become an architect.
Right.
If you believe you can be a very good finance leader, then stay on that path.
Yeah.
What I see of late is people keep, shuffling between careers. If you have found your sweet spot, stick to that. And that sticking itself, and work on basics. If you are running an X business, say for example power business, then I should know all the key tenets of a power business, right? So knowing your stuff is very important.
Yeah.
And knowing the challenges of that is very important.
Right.
And once you know the challenges, how you make those challenges into successes is how agile you are, how curious you are, how much time you want to commit to those challenges and make them as wins. I think those are the little 2-3 key things that has always helped me in my career. And I would tell the young generation that they are absolutely, the new generation is much faster, more agile, they're on top of everything. They have access to so much information, and there are more than sufficient reasons that they will get confused because of the overwhelming information which they have. So first understand who they are, what are their sweet spots, what they want to become, stick to the course, and then make the challenges as their strengths. So these are the little messages for them.
Super. Like everything about this show is very, very special to my heart. Yeah, very passionate about talking about leadership and teamwork and collaborations. But I am equally passionate about the joy, the love in life. Yeah. So the following section of TVMS is something very special, and I would like not just me knowing that, I would love my audience also to know कि leaders also are leaders because they have these things in their life. हमें लगता है कि CFO है तो maybe no love, no joy, ऐसे नहीं होता होगा शायद. We'll get to know. So let's get going and touch that chord of life. Little professional. I want to go little personal now.
I was coming
with
to
your
that.
permission.
So I was coming to that, and we, now, and I think most CXOs have a very busy schedule.
Yeah.
And with this mobile phone coming in our lives, though it has made our life simpler, but it has also made us 24/7 being available.
Yeah, to our work.
Yeah, the other day I was telling my better half, who is a key soul behind my success.
Yeah.
Her name is Vidhi.
Yeah.
And I was telling that my journey will remain the way it is. It will always be very hectic. It will always be very demanding. It will always be staying on top of things. But I think we should find ways of enjoying in parallel. So over the last, I would say, few months, we have found this little niche of finding our time, and now we've said, we will find 2 days over weekends. Our alternate weekends are holidays. So even if you are able to take out 2 nights out and do a little weekend away, or just going and watching a movie, or I try to finish 1 book a month. And
so what is the current book?
So current book is from this author, namely Ankur Wariku. He's written that book, Do Epic Shit.
Yeah.
That is 70% kind of finished.
Yeah.
So I keep.
But you've already done 100% epic shit.
No, that's never the case.
Okay.
That is never the case. But you keep, and these books, a lot of these motivational books I keep reading because it just keeps refreshing your ethos. Nothing else. It will just say that what you are doing is on the right path, and you always get something out of it.
Yeah.
So I try to do that. That's also part of being me, my time.
Yeah.
And last few months I have also started playing table tennis within the society where we stay. And I always feel that's the best part of the day. You are just starting the day with a level of exercise.
Yeah.
You have 6-7 colleagues who are kind of joining. And they have become now very good friends, and you really enjoy the game. Whether you win or lose is not important. What is important is there is an activity, there is a little banter. You are enjoying the moment. At the same time, it's you are having an activity in your life, and you have a very positive start of the day.
So you're still team building, even at the table tennis table. You're still building the team.
It's good fun. We really enjoy that 1 hour.
Just a side joke.
We really enjoy that 1 hour every morning.
More solid collaborations are going to come out of the table tennis game.
Yes,
so a lot is happening, not just over the coffee, even over the tennis table.
Absolutely. So
lovely. Okay, now I'm going to ask you a few more questions. Yeah,
sure.
more defined, and maybe more generalized.
Okay.
Yeah. Define what love means to you.
Very difficult question. So, love is that inner feeling which you carry for the other side. One is love for your son, right? Who is distant away. Always in your mind, hope he's fine, he's doing fine, his health is fine, he's enjoying his little life. So, always having that feeling of, warmness, that feeling of, as a father, that hope he's safe, though, he's in a friendly country. So, so all of that is there. When you talk of your better half, it's always, how you can make her feel good. What are the little kind of, if she wants time, how do you commit time? A little thing, if she wants me to come home at an X time on a certain day, trying to be with her. It's not that your better half has said come on a X time. It is because she feels that she wants to enjoy that time with you and not alone. So that feeling of togetherness, feeling of warmth, whether it is spending time with your parents, reaching out to them.
Define joy for us.
Anything which makes you happy, and happiness is always very internal. I'll try to relate it a bit with corporate life and bit with personal life.
Okay.
You're working on a transaction, and that transaction happens in a record time at best possible terms. As a team, we are happy, right? Now, and there could be some transactions which you have pursued
that gives you joy,
and they have not happened.
Oh,
right? Can you remain happy after that? You will, as a professional, feel, where have I gone wrong? So you still have learnt out of that transaction. You got the opportunity to learn out of those failures.
Super.
So your inner good, your inner happiness shouldn't get compromised because a certain transaction has not happened. Are you with me?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And same happens on your personal life as well.
Yeah.
You have gone to watch a movie and you have seen multiple positive reviews, but when the movie and you come out of that movie and you feel, oh, what a waste of time.
Yeah.
Now, that is one way of thinking.
Yeah.
The other way of thinking is, at the heart of it, 2.5 hours I could spend peacefully with my better half.
Exactly.
And we could spend some quality time. So that gives you joy.
Exactly.
Right? So these little moments of togetherness, these little moments of achievements, the moments of self-love and learning, I think this is joy for me.
Wow. And that bit about movie thing, it reminds me of my daughter. She's like, on certain weekends, she tells us that we'll just go watch a movie, and we tell her there's no good movie right now. She says that doesn't matter. We'll all be together and we'll have popcorn.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
For her, that is joy.
That matters.
And she makes sure that we buy the biggest tub of popcorn.
Oh, wow.
What is your number one source of joy? Yeah.
I think togetherness, that is one big source of joy.
With family?
And I think one thing which I always feel, that if you're meeting somebody and after that meeting has ended, you feel negative about the entire thing. And if in your life you can live without those negative energies, please stay away from those negative energies.
Yeah.
Because ultimately you have 12 to 14 hours in a day to your disposal. It's your choice. You want to, live your little life, your little journey with positivity or with positive energy surrounding you, or with people who are always, whining, cribbing. So I have tried to surround myself with a set of people who are knowledgeable and made a sincere attempt to keep the environment positive around me, in my office, at home as well, and that little self-awareness of what you like or what you dislike also makes a huge difference in your day-to-day life.
Joy index of life.
Yeah, joy index of life. Absolutely. So stay away from negative energies.
Wow.
Other thing, though it's not linked to joy, but it's linked to professional, but since you said speak from the heart.
Yes.
Like, we have, if I show you my to-do list, it is generally very long.
Yeah.
But I believe that in a day, if you are able to resolve one or two big problems alongside your little daily to-dos or operational to-dos, that is much better than trying to resolve everything. So I don't do that. So if I know that I had to spend time with you today and there is one other senior colleague coming and meeting me at 4 p.m. So I will not put another meeting at 6 p.m. because I know the other part of my day, which is a lot of routines, lot of daily approvals are going to take away that. So trying to structure your day also gives you happiness. If you will just get flustered with too many things and you're overwhelmed, that also makes the
that can stroke your ego that
absolutely.
oh, I have achieved the list, but where's that inner happiness?
So see, what is the biggest priority for you which can make maximum impact for the organization? Work on that, make that happen, and then see what is the remainder part of the day, what are the other urgents which you need to turn around, and just do that, and then pick the next critical work for the next day. So this also keeps your mind structured and you are more energetic in delivering that also.
Right. I hope a lot of people are gonna kind of really benefit from this. And it's so simplified. So what is one hot, and when I say hot, I really mean like piping hot, mental health care tip you would like to give to our aspiring leaders, because this is a tough journey?
I would say that the way corporate expectations, and if you are a businessman, the desire to build successful businesses or the desire to become a leader in a very fast manner or grow the business at a highest
can be consuming
possible space. It is very, very consuming, and the expectations to stay on the top is also very, very consuming.
True.
So I would say keep your me time or self time for you. As I said, I've started playing this table tennis. Earlier I was into walking or going to gym. I always had some self time for me where what I want to do, I'm doing that as that part of the day.
We are moving into rapid fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I wish you had told me that there will be rapid fire round. Okay.
Yeah, let's have a little fun too.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's do this rapid fire, and I'm going to fire rapidly and I want you to fire as rapidly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try my best.
Yes. And let's stick to one word, one phrase, or at the most one sentence, so that we can do this like real rapid.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Yeah. So our first shot is dish kya adaptability.
Dish kya adaptability. So understanding the situation quickly and adapting to it in a very fast time.
Oh, great. Dish kya collaboration.
Knowing your critical stakeholders and then working with them to achieve organization success.
Excellent. Dish kya balance. I don't know what balance are you gonna think of it, like balance in your bank or like balance in your life. It's your rapid fire.
So
I purposely put it there.
So it's good one. So balancing your professional and personal life, very important to lead a happy life.
See, he's taken a middle stand. Balance. Okay. Dish kya future.
Learn from what you do, go with the flow. It's ever changing, dynamic world.
Yeah.
Thinking, either you have a very clear vision,
Yeah.
what you want to become, and just work on that, or going with the flow and learning from every part of your journey. I think that is what makes it more joyful, more meaningful.
Super. Dish kya value system.
Never compromise on your value system.
Excellent. Dish kya finally power.
Power. This is a very, this question is very close to my heart. In my previous company, I was a CEO of a business. Before that, I was a COO. Before that, I was in a global role. But one thing I have never changed is to stay grounded. So even if you are doing a very powerful role, your power should come from your actions, not by your attitude. So stay grounded, grow. You should have relationships with the highest level of the organization and the lowest level of the organization.
True.
So it should never come to your mind. Power should never come to your mind.
Absolutely.
But in a power business, power should reach to the end customers.
I knew this was coming.
Okay.
I don't know. I just knew. That's why I put it here. I felt, अच्छा power डालते. Let's see क्या आता है.
अच्छा, ठीक है. Okay.
Okay. And yeah, please finish that.
Yeah. So that's where it is.
Okay.
That's where it is.
Great. It was good fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have these 4 baits. Yeah.
4 weights.
Baits.
Oh, baits. Okay.
Baits.
Okay.
Yeah. जैसे मछली को दाना डालते हैं. We have these 4 baits. Yeah. So we've been talking about values, value systems, ethos, right? So I have these 4 ethos on my plate. Yeah. And I want you to rank them in the order of utmost importance to least, right, in your life. Yeah. So I see these 4 things as kind of whether we give them कितनी importance देते हैं is unimportant. वो important तो हैं. Yeah. So I want to know in which order you hold these systems important in your life. Yeah. So the baits are money, love, happiness and health. इन 4 के बिना कुछ नहीं हो सकता.
Very difficult question.
हाँ.
So money,
Okay.
health,
Love, happiness
love,
and health.
happiness and health. Very difficult to kind of put a certain.
In this moment, whatever is coming from your heart.
So
because I know this can change every day also.
I think health is most important.
Yeah.
You know, you need to be healthy so that you can deliver at your best, and that will generate money for you.
Good.
You need to be healthy so that you can enjoy your life. You know, if you're not healthy, how will you balance out?
Exactly.
Right?
How will you go for the movie?
Absolutely.
Or for the weekend getaway?
Yeah. So health.
And even come to the work.
Yeah. So I think to me health is most important.
Okay. That's most important, and the next and the next and the least important?
So
after health?
I would say happiness comes naturally, so I can't rank that, but it will come naturally. And
no, we do rank that.
Yeah, so
in this episode, we will rank it.
So okay.
Shall I give it number 2 or 1 then?
You should give. So happiness comes from your acts, and so I would say that number 1 is your health. Number 2 is love, because having lasting relationships absolutely makes you feel human. Yeah. You feel that there is somebody there to care for you.
Yeah.
So love is most important.
Keeps you grounded.
3rd is absolutely
like
money.
Okay.
Money is very critical. Yeah. And 4th is happiness, because all these 3 things, if you are having good health, you have love in your life, you are successful in your career, happiness will come naturally.
Wow. So our order is health, love, money and happiness.
Yes.
Okay, I love that. This is my favorite section of this show. Sara show is very close to my heart, but this is the favorite. Yeah. Okay. तो हम कोई भी गेस्ट आता है ना, उसको हम अपनी तारीफ किए बिना तो नहीं भेजते. Okay. Yeah. So I want you to say something nice, and see, I'm already telling you it has to be only something nice. Yeah. About the Vasudha Madaan show, your whole experience with us, and about Vasudha Madaan as the host of the show.
So I would say it's amazing, to put it simply. Amazing because though I have done interviews, firstly this is quite, it is quite wholesome. The entire experience is as if you are narrating your life journey, and you are able to come out, you're able to relate to it. The questions I believe are very relevant for the young generation aspiring leaders. And I would say that very well thought of from your side. And you're such a pleasing personality. The way you put these questions, you feel like answering it itself.
Thank
So
you.
this is for you.
Thank you. I loved that part.
Yeah, so this is for you. But I think I have seen few of your earlier, episodes, and they are again very, very informative. You get to know number of leaders who are doing quite well, and all these shows have some messages for the new generation or the aspiring leaders. So I would say wishing you the very best and continue with your good work. And I think you should continuously think how you can take it to further next level, so that thinking that this is the best to the next, I think you should continue to do. And I know you have already written a book and you must be writing one more, and your journey continues. So I wish you the very best. You're already doing an amazing job.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Coming from you, this means a lot, because I also know this is coming straight from the heart.
Absolutely.
Who knows Vasudha knows that Vasudha jhoot nahi bolti, right? Whatever she'll say, that would come from her heart, right?
Jindal Power today is a AA rated company from 2 leading rating agencies, and we are able to bring down the cost in last 2.5 years by over 2%. Today we are getting finances at virtually at the bank MCLR. So I'm blessed with a fabulous team working both in the corporate kind of center and in various plants. So I think to that extent I feel very blessed to have them working with us.
What your career graph has been like. So let's integrate this journey with your life.
I am basically a banker, corporate banker by profession, I would say.
That's what a CFO does.
The benefit I'll be really.
Yeah, that's what CFO
that will
does.
give me happiness.
Makes lives easier and happier.